Breaking news! Your Harley-Davidson Pro Street Tuner might not be connecting to your phone. Well, maybe we can help you fix it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. Salty Flyer back with you with another video. Thanks for coming back and joining us today. Knocking on the door of 300 subscribers, which is crazy to me because it means like a large room full of people actually care what I have to say. I'm touched. So anyway, if you follow the channel for any length of time, about 6 months ago, after I did a stage 1 install on my bike, I put the Harley-Davidson Screamin Pro Street Tuner on it. It's just a little dongle, we'll show you in a second. Connects to a data port inside your left side cover, at least on the touring models, and helps you tune the bike up to about a stage 2 if you use Harley parts. Anywho, that's been by far the best performing video I've ever made. So obviously y'all are interested in tuning your bikes, which is cool. It's a good tuner, it's EPA legal, it keeps you within warranty, it's not a bad setup. So it has come to my attention in the comments section, however, that there have been some people that have had a hard time recently connecting to their iPhone. So the whole thing's run via an app on your phone. This one is related to iOS, so iPhone only. Y'all weirdos doing Android, do Android things. I'm sure it's working out great for you. But for the iPhone folks, this is troubling. I didn't notice it because I put the tune on my bike and I haven't changed anything. However, there's some folks out there that ride with their phone on the handlebars and the app open because there's actually a cool customizable gauge cluster where it'll pretty much display to you. It's a pretty cool setup. It can actually display to you any engine parameter, mostly, that the ECU pulls and displays it to you right on a little gauge cluster, customizable. So a lot of guys ride around that way. And after some iPhone update, they found out, not working. So let's see if we can replicate that failure, and then we'll see if we can't do a little troubleshooting to get it fixed. Okay, here we are, getting ready to start it up. We're gonna try something I've never done before, which is going to be recording my phone and putting that up on the screen. So hopefully you'll see what I'm doing as I go along. So preparatory steps, I have the bike connected to the battery tender via my stealth port, battery charge connection port. Video link above. Anyway, I've hooked up to a 5-amp tender. For the big screen TVs that you have on the touring, I would recommend the 5-amp. You could probably get away with the smaller one, but please, 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 anytime you're tuning, flashing, updating, have it hooked up to a tender, because if the battery goes south on you whilst you're doing it, you're gonna be in a bad way. It's gonna go poorly. So we've got that set up. I'm gonna start recording my screen on my phone. No worries about the side cover being on. It works perfectly fine, or it has worked perfectly fine. Bluetoothing through, it's just basically a thin piece of plastic. So let's get that recording going. So we are recording. First step, we're gonna turn the bike on but not start it. Next, here, we're going to start the app. And we're gonna look, I'm gonna use just Toolbox to see, we'll go see gauges. You know, that's usually a good way to see what's going on. You need a BCI. So BCI is the name of the dongle. In case you hadn't noticed that, that's the piece down below. So we're gonna connect BCI. Pair device. Okay, mobile scan 543, whatever that is. That is what it was, has always been. So that's looking good so far. This might be the shortest video ever. Trying to connect. Trying to connect. Okay, and pairing failed. Unpairing required. BCI is paired to a different mobile. Okay, so we're gonna shut this off. And yeah, I can assure you that, shut that off. I can assure you that I have not bought a new phone since I bought this bike, nor have I updated it. So obviously there is an update on the iOS app that has caused it to think that this is a new phone. So the next step will be setting up to show you how to unpair your BCI so you can repair your BCI and hopefully solve that problem. All right, so we've done a little bit of preparation work, nothing crazy. We've removed the left saddlebag and we've taken the left side cover off to expose. Right here, you'll see that's the BCI tucked in right there. There's the main data port cable and there's your BCI right there, that guy right there. So we're gonna leave this camera on and try some advanced camera work to see about split screening. So we'll see the procedure to hopefully reset it. We need to see lights flashing on here, and we'll need to do something on the other side of the bike because of course we will. All right, so here we are on the business end of the bike. The procedure is going to be turn the bike on and then rapidly twist the throttle open and closed 5 times and look for a light to flash on the BCI. So we're gonna try that and see how that works. And then hopefully we'll turn our phone back on and we'll be able to reconnect and y'all can get on with your day, because here at the Salty Flyer channel, your time is important to me. And I want you to have more of it back to ride. That said, it's 48 and pouring rain out, so I'm not going anywhere today, but hopefully you might get to. So let's try this out. All right, and I'll see if I can lean over and see if there's a light flashing on the other camera, and we'll go from here. So here we go. Power on. I'm gonna wait for the screen to come on. Doesn't really specify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light is blinking. See blinkage. We have blinkage. All right, let's see if it worked. Okay, so your boy's an idiot, but we'll see. The light is blinking now. I turned the bike off thinking I'd get myself in a better position to make a cool shot, and realized that I basically reset everything again. So hopefully this will work. We're gonna record my phone, and we'll open up the app and see if we can't pair a device. So connect BCI. Okay, mobile scan huya hapa hapa hapa. Light is on steady. This is a good sign. Connected, see there, connected, on your screen, connected. So then you can go next, and the app will crash. So that's pretty sweet. Well done, Harley Davidson stuff. So let's see if we can try to get to toolbox, see gauges, connect BCI. We'll try this again. We're learning together. Connected. Sweet. Hit the next button and see if that does anything. Huh. Interesting. It crashed. Again. All right. Well, let us go back to the drawing board and see what Harley customer service has to say about that. Okay. So I'll show you how I had to pair it to it. I'm going to start filming my phone again here. So you can see here, I'm showing you some of the cool stuff. We are connected now. So that procedure did in fact work. I'm just showing you some cool things you can do with gauges and such here. You can add different things to get different temperatures, voltages, manifold pressures. I mean, really anything that the ECU measures, you can connect to here. So you're gonna ask me, how did I get there? Because it crashed the app both times I tried it before. So the answer is going to be at settings, hit the settings button. I'm back out of here. Settings, and then I went to Bluetooth settings and I hit pair there. That showed it connected to my VIN, which I'm going to blur out. And we are all set. So that is how you do that. And yeah, sounds pretty good. So, hi guys, hopefully that fixed it for you. It was a little fidgety at the end there with the app. The app crashed a couple of times. I hope I got all that footage on my phone. So the trick was going through the Bluetooth settings menu and not just the pop-up. That seemed to fix the glitch. So really cool stuff. Should be a relatively easy fix for those of you who use the Pro Street Tuner. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you found it informative, quick and easy. Get yourself reset. Quick summary, power on the bike, open the throttle 5 times rapidly as soon as you turn the bike on, wait for the flashing light on the BCI, and you should be all set to reconnect. So hopefully that gets you back up and running for those of you who want to tune or having issues with your tuner going forward. Some point in the future when the warranty's up, I'll probably end up doing something like a Thundermax because why not? But right now, nothing there. So thanks for sticking around for the whole video. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hitting that like button if you did. Thanks for subscribing if you did. We really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. It's a fun little thing we're doing here and hopefully more people get to see it. Some future videos coming up as we're entering into, as we like to call it here in the Northwest, the long dark. So it's cold, it's dark, it's wet. So we're gonna do some projects where we maybe take the bike a little bit more apart and add some stuff as money becomes available. So hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. Love y'all. Salty Flyer. Catch you next time. Peace.